On August 16th, 2024, officers responded to the 1100 block of 13th State SC for a complaint of a female that had killed a cat and was eating it.
What? Oh my God, she eating it on the road?
Right with her and the cat.
She's on the road eating it? She's eating the cat?
What did you do?
She's on the road eating the cat, wow.
Why'd you kill the cat? Stand up.
She said she killed two kids.
Stand up.
I'm still worried.
Put your hands behind your back. Someone got rubber gloves. She's covered in blood.
She's obviously got mental health issues.
So you have a right to remain silent on anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney if you can't afford one, won't be appointed to you at state's expense. You have a right to have that attorney present during any questioning. You have a right to stop answering any questions once they begin. Do you understand your rights?
Okay, so this mentally disturbed woman has killed and eaten a cat on the driveway of her house, it looks like. And this is obviously a shocking act of animal cruelty and, you know, something I'm deeply against. But what I'm most interested is in the judge's comments here. A 27-year-old woman in the US who killed and ate a cat has been sentenced to 1 year in jail after a furious judge slammed her for the stomach-turning act. You've embarrassed this country. You've embarrassed this nation. More importantly, you've embarrassed yourself. She killed and ate a cat. She killed and ate an animal, all right? To me, you represent quite a danger to our community. This is repulsive to me. I mean, that anyone could do this to an animal. And an animal's like a child. I don't know if you understand that or not. I can't express the disappointment, shock, and disgust that this crime has brought to me. I don't know what could prompt anyone to want to eat a cat. So that's a very interesting and powerful quote there from the judge, that he believes it's repulsive to kill and eat an animal, and that an animal is like a child, and that he can't express the disappointment, shock, and disgust the crime has brought to him. If the judge thinks this case of shocking animal cruelty and killing is bad, wait till he steps foot in an American farm, or an American slaughterhouse, or any farm or slaughterhouse for that matter. If he thinks killing one cat, which is, of course, it's a moral crime, it's a tragedy to kill a cat and eat them. If he thinks killing one animal is an embarrassment to the nation, what does he think about the hundreds of millions, the billions of animals that are slaughtered in the US every year? Tortured first, in multiple ways, mutilated on farms, their private parts fiddled around with to breed them. The terror in slaughterhouses, baby animals being slaughtered routinely on farms, calves in the dairy industry stolen and killed, veal calves kept in crates and slaughtered to be eaten, baby animals, okay? Chickens slaughtered at 6 weeks old, literal babies by every definition, literal baby animals being slaughtered en masse in the US every year. This judge probably went home after that sentencing feeling real good and righteous about himself, sat down to a chicken dinner or a steak while he's condemning this woman who clearly has mental health issues for killing this cat. Look, listen, I'm not condoning it for 1 second what this woman has done, mental health issues or not. She deserves to be locked up. But if she deserves to be locked up and justice hurled upon her, then what deserves to happen to animal agriculture worldwide and those who participate in it and those who pay money? What about this, judge? What if I paid her to kill that cat for me to eat? And what if I cooked that cat up on my barbecue and invited people around for cat legs? Would that have been more acceptable to you, or still a disappointment, shock, and embarrassment to the nation? If that's the case, what is the morally significant difference between killing and eating a cat and killing and eating any other animal when it's completely and utterly needless? Further than that, the Stark County prosecutor, Chelsea Small, called the cat incident one of the most disturbing cases that I've seen as a prosecutor. One of the most disturbing cases. Is it your first day as a prosecutor? Have you not been made aware of the horrors of animal exploitation in America? The disgusting horrors of factory farming and the torturous slaughterhouses that are peppered all throughout the country? How is this one of the most disturbing cases that you've ever seen? Anyways, maybe they are cat lovers. We love cats too. We wouldn't want to see a cat be killed and eaten either. But it's just the blatant speciesism, the discrimination between species. It's a moral crime to kill a cat, but it's a moral crime to prevent me from eating the pig. It's almost like if I were to liberate, when this happens all the time in the US actually, where groups like DXC liberate animals from farms to literally liberate them from suffering and to get them vet care, but they're facing years in prison because of it. They're being prosecuted by prosecutors like Chelsea Small for liberating animals from their suffering and ultimate slaughter to be eaten. They're liberating animals from that reality. They'll be prosecuted for that by prosecutors who would be disgusted by this woman's behaviour eating the cat. Now, isn't that a back to front world? So there are some comments here. Dawn says, oh my goodness, she needs to go to jail. Rebecca says, wouldn't you think fishing would be a better option? Fish would have to be better tasting than cat or dog. Okay, so she's basically being a speciesist here and saying it's okay to torture and murder a fish and eat them, but it's definitely not okay to kill a cat because they wouldn't taste as good. Sounds like Rebecca is slightly mentally disturbed herself or conditioned by a disturbing culture, probably more accurate. Benjamin says, that's very common in other countries. I'd eat one if I was hungry enough. Okay, Ben's just one of them edgy, tough guy, so cool. Yeah, man, I'd kill and eat an animal, man. I'd kill and eat a cat. I'd kill and eat someone's cat, man, because I'm edgy and cool. Ben, mate, you must have had no friends, no girlfriends in high school, and you must be a very lonely man. Megan says, sickening and disheartening. The trust that cat felt beforehand makes it even more heartbreaking and gut-wrenching. There are some evil people on this earth. God, please protect our animals. Megan might be a vegan, actually, so I don't want to condemn everyone in this comment section for, maybe they are a vegan, but Megan the vegan, or Megan the new vegan. Maybe she will go vegan after this. Maybe she is a hypocrite, who knows. But people like Megan who have compassion for all animals should definitely be vegan. And there are plenty of you out there. She needs to go to prison for life. It's so disgusting, disturbing and inhumane. I agree. And if she needs to go to prison, then we need a second Nuremberg trial for all those involved in animal agriculture and hunting and animal testing and other forms of animal exploitation, cruelty and killing that take place all over the world, like fur and leather and down, and all of these moral crimes are taking place. Please do not keep your head in the sand about all this. Just express the outrage you have for this poor dear cat to all animals who are exploited and murdered. Joseph says, but did she confirm that it tasted like chicken? I mean, here we go. This is how bad chickens have it, you know what I mean? Yeah, chickens have it bad. If she had killed a rabbit or deer or chicken, no one would care. Will said it best here. It's so true, mate, and that's because of human supremacy and speciesism. We dictate kind of which animals we care about and which animals we can kill and eat. We have this very supremacist attitude. That supremacist attitude in our mind actually leaks out to other behaviors like racism and sexism and just just dehumanization of other people as well. We see it all around the world in wars where people are dehumanizing with a supremacist attitude and using silly justification to bomb children. It happens all across the world, and we need to recognize that supremacist mindset, that speciesist discriminatory mindset, and address it. Otherwise, it's likely to manifest in other forms of supremacist behavior towards each other. And that couldn't be a truer statement currently today in society. I mean, I'm all for people being against killing cats. Great, good work. But please, look inside your heart. Look on top of your dinner plate. Tell me how many animals have been tortured and slaughtered in order to feed you this week. Tell me, count them. Think about those animals, what they went through. Before you point the finger at this woman, now we all should, of course, point the finger and hold animal abusers accountable. But before you do that, just look down at your dinner plate, okay? Take away all of those animal products from your lifestyle, boycott them, and then you can feel much better about pointing out other cases of similar animal abuse. Please have a consistent ethical framework that encompasses all species of sentient animals and live vegan.